So we're live. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Today's the first Monday in February, but I figured I would hop on and just chit chat, but also not necessarily just chit chat, but to just go in a little bit deeper into a conversation that I had recently around how AI has affected sales funnels, right? And hopefully you can hear me. Let me double check here to make sure you can hear me. I think you can. I think you can. Let's see. Yes. Yes, I think you can hear me. So I was having a conversation about how AI has affected sales funnels, and a lot of people have varying point of views on that. But with that being said, I wanted to talk a little bit more about like ads and how people are using AI in ads, but then they're finding that they're still not getting the conversions that they need. And here's the thing, an ad is only going to amplify what already works. So it's not just thinking that more visibility is going to make a campaign better. It can if it's proven to already work, right? So there's three things I want to highlight. That if at the end of the day these things are fundamentally correct, these things are fundamentally present, it's not going to increase your conversions, right? And if you keep that in mind and you think about that and you're thinking, okay, there's something I need to do about this, feel free to reach out to me. But I will share this. I am hosting a free sales funnel review this Saturday, February 7th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. I'll go ahead and actually put the link right now in the comment section. But the first thing is that funnels that ask for someone to make a decision very early can be dangerous. And here's why I say this. Because you are asking them to do something where they don't have all the information that they need. They're not as informed. You're possibly asking them to take action that they're not equipped yet to make, right? And a lot of times what's happening is that your sales funnel, and not just your sales funnel, but your marketing message, so the messaging that you're using, is predicated on this idea that this person is informed. And what if they're not informed yet? Or you don't know how informed they are. So you're asking them to do something where they don't have all the information, right? There's a few pieces of the puzzle that's missing. And if a few pieces of the puzzle is missing, then you're putting yourself in a position where you're asking people to make decisions early on when they don't have enough information to do so. So if that's just one of the things that's happening. And if that's happening in your funnel, then it's not necessarily about rebuilding it, but really going back to the drawing board and asking yourself, how can I refine my marketing message so that I can, of course, increase my conversions? And looking at all the key performance metrics in between that as well. So let me put the link for this Saturday's office sales funnel. So it's a free office hour. You'll just come in, you bring a part of your funnel that you want me to look at, and we'll discuss it. So if your funnel is asking for decisions too early, that's obviously a big problem. The second is that your funnel only converts buyers that are ready to buy right now. And then the people who are not ready to buy right now, there is no way for you to continue a conversation with those people. And then they forget about you. And then when they're more informed about the problem at hand, they're not coming back to you because they forgot about you. You were not continuously engaging in a dialogue and a conversation with them. And if that's the case, you're going to find that, yes, you do get some conversions. And I see this more times than you'd believe. You'd rather think. You will get those conversions. So if you're selling a product, you're selling a service, whatever the case is, and you've structured your funnel to only speak to the person who is informed and ready to buy, you will have those conversions, right? If it's positioned really well. But then what about those people who are not ready to buy right now? What conversation are you having with those people post that particular milestone in your funnel? So you want to also think about the conversations that need to happen after you've presented. If they don't buy, then they need to go into another segment ultimately. And if you have not mapped that out yet, I'm going to show you how to do that in ensuring that you have a decision pathway that makes sense for the people that you are engaging in. So not just focusing on the people who are ready and informed to buy right now, but what about those people who are not ready, who are not as informed, but will buy in the future, so that they fall within the group of people who are afflicted or the people who are oblivious. So then the third thing is that you're unclear. It's very unclear in your sales funnel what the next steps are. So here's the thing: someone comes into your sales funnel, they come into your ecosystem. You throw a whole bunch of information at them because you want to be known as this authoritative figure. You want to show your leadership. You want to show all the good things that you know. And then you share that information, and then you assume that they will reach out to you when they're ready. And it's like, no, you have to present an opportunity and ask, right? Like, ask whatever it is that you want. You have to ask for it. So you need to ensure that the next step is actually really clear. And this goes back to understanding the decision pathways, right? So if you don't understand your decision pathway, you're just building a sales funnel for the sake of building it. And that's actually going to be to your detriment. So understanding what decisions need to make and how those decisions need to be framed based off of buying behavior, based off of how informed this person is, and how eager they are to get the solution that you have to offer, right? So ultimately, you have a solution that they want, and in order for them to buy that solution, you need to understand their buying behavior. You need to understand what decisions they need to make and how those decisions are made as well. So getting back down to that psychology, the psychology of the buyer, that's going to put you in the position to be able to build out a funnel that truly creates a connection and ultimately converts people into paying clients and customers. So those are some things to think about. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, or feel free to post it in the comment section as well. But we're hosting the live sales funnel office hour this Saturday. The Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So I put the link to the office hour in the comment section. And if you have any questions, like I mentioned, leave them down below or feel free to DM me. But we're going to get into all the things about the decision pathway this Saturday. So I will leave it at this, and I will see you very soon. Bye, everyone.